He just slams the door. Okay. Hey guys, Callie Fab here, and today I'm just gonna do a quick chatty get ready with me. I haven't really been feeling all that good. I've had a lot of stomach issues, so I thought I would kind of do a get ready and talk to me and stuff in case any of you guys have the same issues. I would love to hear about them, honestly, because sometimes I feel like I'm alone with my stomach issues. But if you want to see this get ready with me, I'm just going to do a natural light makeup look, then just keep on watching. So I actually picked up two brand new BB creams. This is the L'Oreal Magic BB cream, and this is the Maybelline Dream BB Pure. I picked up these two specifically because they were both closed. All the other BB creams seemed like they had been like squeezed and people had tested them. Don't do that, guys. Don't test stuff in the store when you know that you have to buy it in order to test it. You can always return it. That's a thing. Don't test it and ruin it for other people that can't buy it now or don't want to buy it now because it's been opened. I'm just gonna see which color is a better match for me. And then go from there. The L'Oreal one in 812 light, and I bought the Maybelline one in 112 light medium. I'm almost thinking the Maybelline one's probably going to be better for me, the light medium, because my skin hasn't been super light lately. Hold on, let me shake this one up a little bit better, because whatever I squeezed out of the tube, that was not, oh, it's weird. Okay, so let me show you these two. This one is the L'Oreal one, and that's the Maybelline one. The L'Oreal one kind of freaks me out because it's like purple. It's totally changing color as I rub that in. Look at that color now. How weird. I don't know about that. Oh my god, that's so weird. And then this one's just rubbing in. This one's actually kind of dry, the Maybelline one. And the L'Oreal one's really wet. I don't know, I think the L'Oreal one is a little too dark for my skin. This is the Maybelline one, and that's the L'Oreal one. I think I'm gonna go with the Maybelline, even though that L'Oreal one was pretty cool. So, yeah, it's official. I'm gonna go with the Maybelline BB cream. And I have my wet sponge, or damp sponge. I think I'm just going to put it on, because it seemed a little dry, so I'm going to put it right on, directly on the sponge. That was a lot. Maybe that was a lot. I don't know. So anyways, I did want to talk to you guys about my stomach issues that I've been having recently. So I've been diagnosed with a hiatal hernia, which I've known for a long time about. And I've also been diagnosed with GERD, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease, which I basically already knew before, but I had never actually been diagnosed with it. It's basically acid reflux. So when you eat, you get, acid that comes up through your throat, gives you really bad heartburn. I typically have to take some kind of proton pump inhibitor, which is, helps for that. Or I have to take Zantac or Tums or anything sometimes to get relief from it. And sometimes even those things don't give me any relief, which is really unfortunate. But I've been really trying to figure out what's been going on with me, because for the past week I have been, every time I eat, I feel nauseous and sick. So that's been going on. It was actually the worst that it's been yesterday. So I'm filming on Wednesday is today, and then Tuesday when I woke up, it was like 4 in the morning and I kept just having these really bad stomach pains, just cringing stomach pains. I actually was moaning so loud that I woke up my husband, and he asked me what was wrong, and I ran to the bathroom and got sick, and I hadn't eaten in, forever, since 6 o'clock that night before. But I ran to the bathroom and got sick, and then came back to bed and was moaning and whining, and my stomach felt like it was twisting inside out. It was the strangest feeling. I haven't had that feeling in a long time. By the way, this coverage is super nice. Look at that. Maybe not there. But see that coverage? It looks really good. After that, I was sick in bed still for quite a while longer, and my husband decided to call my mother because I had been like gagging, like almost like I needed to puke. I was super nauseous, like I needed to puke, but I couldn't get sick. Like I couldn't actually physically get sick. I don't know if it was because I didn't have anything in my stomach or because my body was just like, no, we're gonna just make you super uncomfortable. I'm gonna use my Tarte BB Confidence Creamy in light neutral to set this. So my husband called my mother, and then she said to take me to the hospital. So he took our son to daycare, and then I started feeling like slightly better. Like I needed to sleep and I needed to get some water in my system, and I started feeling a little bit better, but not good enough to like stand up, you know what I mean? Which really sucked because I was so tired and I couldn't physically walk to my bed, which is right across the hall from my bathroom, by myself. So that was fun. There's that. So now I'm just setting my under eyes with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I love this for my other under eyes. It works so well. I'm not really in the mood for concealer once again today because it's just me and my son. We're home today. Like I said, I haven't been feeling so hot, so I'm just gonna do light, minimal makeup today. Just enough to get me out of the door feeling comfortable. Simply put. I'm gonna use the butter bronzer that I'm trying to use up in my products to use up in 2017. So when I finally got to bed, I slept for a couple hours, and then I made, because it was like 6 in the morning at this time, and then I made a doctor's appointment with my like family physician, which of course is like an hour away, so I had to drive an hour for my appointment. That was no fun. Especially in the rain. It was raining yesterday too while I was driving and while I was not feeling good. And I was tired. It's just like a trifecta of badness. But I went to the doctor and she basically said that I feel nauseous after I eat from it could be many different reasons. It could be something that I ate on Thursday or Friday that's got bacteria or mold that's just sitting in my stomach rejecting all the food that comes in. Or it could be my hiatal hernia that I have already known about. Or it could be the fact that I might have a food intolerance that I don't know about, which I highly doubt that's what it is. Or, like, she gave me this like slew of a million different things it could be. She took a urine sample and blood tests, and I haven't gotten anything back from that, which I'm pretty healthy normally, so I don't think anything's going to come back from that, to be honest. But it's like, man, I can't win. Like, they can't even tell me what's wrong with me, which is why I didn't want to go to the emergency room, because that was going to be the exact same thing that happened, is that I was going to go to the ER and they were going to tell me the exact same thing. Only they were going to keep me there for, 6 or 8 hours or whenever they decided to send me home. But yeah. So she prescribed me some anti-nausea medicine, which has been amazing. I mean, my stomach is still like twisting feeling, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get sick every 5 seconds, thank God. So she prescribed me that, and she prescribed me a different proton pump inhibitor to help me with my acid reflux. So honestly, at this point, I don't know. Like, we're gonna see how it goes, because I feel like I've tried everything and nothing really helps, so we'll see, I guess. So I'm going to use my Double Play palette from Colourpop, and I'm just going to use I think I might use both of them. I'm going to use the blush and highlight color here. They are called, what are they called? How come the names aren't on the front? Okay, here we go. Getting Handsy is the blush, and then Patted Down is the highlighter. So I'm gonna use those. I've used the blush quite a few times, and I've only swatched the highlighter. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any of these like stomach issues and what you've done that, was helpful. Because basically, like right now as I'm sitting here talking to you, my stomach is literally just twisting. And it's upper abdomen too, like in my anatomical stomach, not like my belly, my anatomical stomach. She doesn't think it's gallbladder issues, which I don't think it is either now, because she like shoved on my gallbladder like as hard as she could. and it was fine. And then she pushed on my stomach and she was like, oh yeah, that's where you're having the pain at. I don't know. I really don't know, and I wish I did know, because that would make my life about a million times easier if I actually just knew what the heck was wrong with me. I just want to get fixed, and if you guys have any tips on anything, and I've stopped pretty much completely eating like spicy food and like high greasy fat foods. I barely have anything that's like deep fried anymore, because I've noticed that that's been upsetting my stomach. It sucks because I like these foods, but I'm trying to go for a more natural plant-based diet. Even like meat has been upsetting my stomach. We had pork the other night and that just like cringed on my stomach so bad. And I had veggies last night, just a small bowl of roasted veggies, and I was fine. Not completely fine, don't get me wrong, but better than I have been, so that was good. Wow, this highlight is really super nice. I feel like I kind of went ham on it. I was just talking and not realizing how much highlight I was putting on. I feel like I did a lot. So I am going to just use my blush brush with, you know, whatever is left on it and just kind of diffuse some of that highlighter, because I feel like I really went crazy on that today. There we go, much better. That was all I really wanted to say about my stomach issues, which is really unfortunate. Okay guys, so I have to go get my son out of the tub really quick. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows and my eyes. I'm just doing, like I said, super simple. I'll let you know what I use, but I will be right back. I got two good girls. Two good girls. Here, come on up. Come on up. Show your face. This is the Zoe Baloney face. I have two Goldens. The Baloney. The Baloney. And then the real McCoy's, the good girl, is Bailey, and she's camera shy right now. Come on up. Look at the camera. The pretty girl. This is the real McCoy's, the good girl. She is the best dog ever. Alright, so I will be right back. Okay, so for this eye look, I use the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3 on just my eyebrows. I didn't use a pencil today because, like I said, I don't want to go too bold today. Pretty much my usual look. For all over the lid, I used this white chocolate color in my palette I'm trying to use up. Then I grabbed the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I haven't used this one in a while, so I wanted to. I used Buck and Naked in my crease. I just kind of mixed them together. I used Smog on my outer corner. Where is it at? This one right here, on my outer corner Smog. And then I used Half Baked on my lid, all over the lid. And then on my lower lash line, I used Gunmetal, which is this kind of green or a bluey, dark shimmery color. And then for the inner corner of my lower lash line, I used Sin, which is this one here. So super simple look. I pretty much use like 3 brushes for the whole look. I was trying to go super minimal, super simple, but still put together. I did not use any like MAC Fix Plus or any kind of setting spray on these shadows because I didn't want them to be too like shiny, bam, bold in your face. That is what I used. I'm going to do mascara and my hair because it's dry now and I need to blow dry it because like the underneath is still like soaking wet, but the top layers are dry, so that tells me it's time to blow dry. So I'm gonna do that, put some lipstick on, and then I am good to go. So 1 second. Okay guys, so this is my finished look for the day. I used my IT Cosmetics Tight Line Mascara for my bottom lashes. I, of course, used my beloved Mirabella Lash Luxe Mascara for my upper lashes. It is drying out quite a bit, so I had to use 2 layers, but honestly, I love it so much that I didn't even care. I also used my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Girly. I don't know if you can see that. Of course. And I used, for my lips today, I used the Colourpop Lippy Stick in the shade BFF, and it is a glossy finish. Let me show you this here. I've been loving this, like, see how like it looks totally different in the tube? It looks totally different in the tube than on my lips, right? Completely different. I don't know. But I've been loving this like peachy pink glossy like bubblegummy type of color on my lips with like a lighter natural eye. I don't know, I've just been loving this combo recently for the springtime. I think it's just because of the brighter colors, and I'm typically wearing like a brown or like a nude lip, but I'm loving this like pinky, I don't know, shiny, glossy, whatever lip. That was all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my rant about my stomach issues. Like I said before, I would love if you guys would leave comments below if you have any of these same issues and what you've done to resolve it, or what you're taking to help, or you know, food changes or diet changes or exercise habits, because I know that when I exercise it typically gets better. But please let me know, because I would love to find out if there's anything different I can be doing to help some of these issues that I've had. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you ring the bell to see more videos from me, and subscribe while you're here. I've got a bunch of new videos coming up this week, so thank you again, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! See a dog tail right there? And a dog face. This is the girl. I don't know. Well, I can turn it off. Turn it off.